Chums! Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Chums. On this episode, we are trying something that I'm excited for.
We got it.
His shirt is a foreshadowing.
Also, the thumbnail is.
Also, the thumbnail.
I don't think you ever consider that.
I don't often take that into consideration. But we got, let's see, 1 out of 2,300 made. Dr. Pepper, Fansville Reserve.
Wait, is that number one?
No, it's just 1 of 2,300.
I was gonna say, we are not drinking this.
Only 2,300 in existence, and we got one. It's the bourbon flavor Fansville Reserve Dr. Pepper. Look at that Dr. Pepper wax seal.
It's not real. It's plastic.
Is it?
It's plastic.
Either way, I love it.
I love it too, but it's plastic.
So, I'm just going to take my time. We're going to take our time with this one because this is it's important. We're both excited about it. And it's 1 out of 2,300. So, I'm just going to read the box and we're just going to take our time and then we're going to finally taste it. Even though some might think tasting it would be a sin.
Can you just be a little bit more careful with the box? You're shaking it up a lot.
I know, I have a problem with that. So, on the back of the box, you have just, it looks like a scene of like a town, and like their water tower is Dr. Pepper. I like that. On this side, it says limited edition, the Reserve Fans Deserve, featuring notes of aged oak, vanilla, honey, and cherry. This bourbon-inspired Dr. Pepper is a limited edition legend. Dr. Pepper trademark, king of beverages. On the other side, it says, introducing a limited edition legend. Some believe Dr. Pepper Fansville Reserve was secretly crafted in the Fansville water tower. Oh, that's why there's a water tower. Others say it mysteriously appeared on the 50-yard line after simultaneous lightning strikes hit both goalposts. One fan named Rick says he made it in his garage. We can't confirm or deny any of that. We can confirm that this is non-alcoholic, bourbon-flavored, limited edition treat is strictly for the truest and most deserving of fans. In other words, you. Alright, and then on the top it has limited edition 1 out of 2,300. To get this, sorry, I just shook it.
Give it to me.
To get it, you had to, it was like on the Dr. Pepper Perks website, which is the one that we used to get our chocolate Dr. Pepper that we tried back in the day. Go watch that video if you haven't seen it. We used it. You had
paper. I'm a little upset by that. I thought they were going to use actual, like, ribbon.
I'm still going to keep this forever. So you had to, every day, every 24-hour period, you could scratch off an electronic scratch-off ticket to tell you if you were one of the 2,300 who won. And him and I both tried on.
Yeah, what if there was a can of Pepsi in here or something?
I'd be pissed. Him and I tried multiple days on multiple accounts, scratching off these tickets for the entire duration of the...
Every day.
And neither of us won. So...
Every day. I had 5
Yeah,
emails
I had
going.
like 3. But... So I've been keeping an eye on eBay, keeping an eye on other websites, and I finally found one that was semi-affordable, even though I definitely overpaid for it. But it is what it is.
I'm trying not to rip this
We
box.
got it, and now he's trying to open up the box without ripping it, so we can try it. Are you a fan of bourbon?
No.
Me either. Like, I'm not expecting to, like, love this, but just... So, if you've followed our channel or you know anything about us, we are both huge Dr. Pepper fans. That is our soda of choice at all times. So anytime Dr. Pepper comes out with something, we are on it. And when they came out with this, we were bummed that we didn't get it because we tried so hard. But I didn't tell him that I bought it, and I actually surprised him when he came over to tell him that
I got it.
I got it.
I'm gonna try. Man, I'm gonna have to rip the box.
Let me see. Let me at least try.
Ah. Steady over here, man. Normally that would have got you. I heard it. It's just a small little turn.
Just a little.
Gosh, that's worse than I thought. Give it back to me.
Well, I'm gonna.
No.
Okay.
You're not allowed to hold it because you shake it up. Here, I'll hold it up.
What does it say on the inside?
It says the same thing it said on the side.
I like that logo. It's kind of classic. Ooh, is there another little card? Okay, I'll read this too. This is Fansville's finest. This isn't only a limited edition can of Dr. Pepper Fansville Reserve. It's a testament to your fandom. In fact, if you're reading this, go ahead and consider yourself an official citizen of Fansville. That means we know that whenever, preferably a Saturday, you take in its bourbon-flavored notes of aged oak, vanilla, honey, and cherry, you'll be doing so with the fanatic reverence this limited edition treat deserves. Here's to a winning season. Dr. Pepper, King of Beverage. Fansville citizenship may be revoked at any time if we catch you not drinking Dr. Pepper. What's today?
Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday. It's not Saturday, but we're still trying it. On a Tuesday. Sorry. On the back it says, bourbon flavored Fansville Reserve limited edition featuring notes of aged oak, blah blah blah. Everything we just already said, and then it has the nutrition and ingredients. So
normally I don't care about stuff like this. Like I don't care about like the packaging, the can, saving the can, all that stuff. This I care about. Yeah. I don't know why, but I really do. Oh look, it's got.
Oh my God.
Okay, it's got the fan.
It's got the wax.
The wax thing on the can.
It. And hold it up so they can see that it's actually 3D. Like it's just a wax seal on. I love it. Don't pick it off. As we come to expect from limited edition sodas like this, it's like a wrapping around like a generic can.
Yeah, and the reserve fans deserve just the ingredients. Not labeled for retail sale. And then it says, bourbon flavored Fansville Reserve limited edition, non-alcoholic, artificially flavored bourbon Dr. Pepper, established 1885, 12 fluid ounces, notes of oak, vanilla, honey, and cherry.
Was it really established in 1885? I don't know. I would love to have tasted what 1885 Dr. Pepper tastes like.
Probably garbage.
Probably like medicine, like those 23 flavors were not. Quit picking at it. I see you picking at it.
I can't help it.
I know.
It's like I just want.
Next thing you know, it's just gonna pop off.
I want to peel it off.
Well, actually, if it does ever like peel off, there's one for you and one for me. We can each peel one off.
Do you want to stab it and open it from the bottom, or you just want to go for it?
I think we should just go for it.
Okay, I'm doing it. It's over. It's
Woo!
done.
Is it cold?
It's freezing.
Okay.
He's had the whole box.
I put the whole box. I didn't want to open the box. What are you getting?
Bourbony. I hate that they don't at least take the time to make a decent can out of these things. I hate it so much. Like,
well, I mean, they're not gonna spend all this money to mass produce 2,300 of something.
Yet why? If they make it so difficult to get, and like people are paying.
I mean, I get what
we're
you're
not
saying.
the only people who paid whatever you paid for this one can, probably like $60 or $80 for one can of soda. So it's like
the latter, you're closer.
Yeah, so it's like we pay, let's just say it's $100. You pay $100 for the can of soda, one can, and they know this is going to happen.
Yeah,
you should be getting a quality
Like a printed can.
Yes, you shouldn't be paying $100 for a
Yeah,
wrapper.
and it's hard to explain because I feel like on video it looks like a can, but we've had a bunch of these limited edition sodas, and like you can tell there's a seam right here. It's just a plastic.
You can just
wrap.
peel that off.
Yeah,
it's just probably a silver.
Probably
can.
a silver can. Yeah, which is also kind of cool.
No, it's not.
But I'm in the mood. Like I know we usually don't drink the whole thing, but I'm in the mood. Let's drink the whole thing.
Okay.
Are you in the mood?
Sure. I mean, it's probably gonna taste really bad, but
yeah, like I'm like I said, I'm not expecting this to be good. It's just about the experience. Here we go. I'm actually gonna film the pour. Pours like oil.
What?
That's a quote from something.
From what?
I don't remember. All right. Now I'm just gonna even it out between us. All right. That's it. I'm scared to even rinse this out.
You definitely got more than me. No big deal.
Take a sip.
No big deal. I think you did it on purpose.
No, I wouldn't do that. I don't like bourbon.
Neither do I. It smells bourbony.
I smell more Dr. Pepper first.
It smells like it smells like Dr. Pepper with like alcohol in it.
Okay, ready? We got to cheers to this.
I'll cheers to this one. Oh,
wait.
It tastes like alcohol, man.
I like it. It tastes good. You know what I just realized?
It tastes like a cocktail.
You know what I just realized?
What?
I surprised you with this Dr. Pepper, and you just so happened to come with a Dr. Pepper shirt. That's a funny coincidence. I just realized, I just made that connection. I thought you, like, planned to... Okay. It's fate. I'm getting Dr. Pepper first.
No, it's a straight cocktail to me. I mean, they did a good job on this one.
This is much better than the chocolate.
Well, yeah, the chocolate one was it. But this is like,
I wish we never missed out on that birthday cake, Dr. Pepper.
Like, this tastes like I'm...
And the berries and cream Dr. Pepper.
What happened to that?
That was so weird. Like...
Is it out?
I've seen one listing on eBay for like $200 for a can. So...
And you didn't get it?
People got it. $200 is just too much.
So you pay $100, but not $200.
I didn't pay $100 for this, but it was close.
This is...
I feel like it was close to.
This one, to me, I don't know why, but this one's... Just what they did. The way they marketed it. The way you had to try and get it.
Yeah, the hype built up. Like, I needed it.
This one, yeah. They did a really good job with this one. This one, they, like, screw the berries and cream, okay?
We were texting each other every day, like, did you scratch off your ticket? Did you scratch off your ticket? And then we were both bummed when we didn't win, and I'm just like...
Every day. And they'd be like, oh, almost had it, or not this time, nice
and
try.
And then it would glitch a couple days. Like, if you did it, like, right at midnight, which I did a few nights, like, sometimes it would glitch and say, try again tomorrow, and then it wouldn't let me try for a whole entire day, so it skipped a day on me.
Yeah.
It happened, like, to me, like, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, it did that to me, too. All 5 accounts. I didn't create, like, ghost accounts. I was using, like, legitimate emails.
Yeah, same. I didn't
but
use ghost accounts
I was just using, like, people gave me permission to, like, sign into their Dr. Pepper perks with their
I even
account.
had some of my employees at work. I said, can you guys just make a Dr. Pepper perks account with your Facebook page really quick so you can do this thing for me, and I'll give you money if you win.
I'll give you money. This is, I'm impressed. I feel like it tastes like I'm drinking a cocktail right now.
I wouldn't go that far.
No,
But the balance of flavors, I'm impressed with.
I bet you if I gave you you would be able to feel the difference.
Yeah, I'd make like that face.
Yeah, you'd feel the burn of the alcohol. But if I gave you and it was just purely taste, I bet it would be very similar. It's like it smells like bourbon and it tastes like bourbon.
What I like about this better than some of the other Dr. Peppers that we've tried is I fully taste Dr. Pepper and I taste bourbon. I taste both.
I just don't understand how
As
they
to
did
where
it.
like the chocolate one was just like a nasty Tootsie Roll.
Do you remember that? What is it? Grounded for Life. You remember that show?
Mm-hmm.
There was an episode where they had their bar and they ran out. I don't know why I remember this episode, but they ran out of alcohol. They ran out of beer on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh crap!
So they started selling non-alcoholic beer, like dyed green for St. Patrick's Day, but didn't tell anybody that it was non-alcoholic beer.
People also acted drunk.
People were all drunk, and all of a sudden, and then somehow at one moment, someone said something, and they were like, "Wait, this is non-alcoholic beer? I'm not drunk at all!" And like everybody got all mad. I bet you could convince somebody,
Yeah,
that this is a cocktail.
I agree.
And then they would.
I agree.
Be walking around the house like, oh,
You want this? It's bourbon and Dr. Pepper. It's Jack and Dr. Pepper. It's Basil Hayden and Dr. Pepper. Blanton's.
You can name a bunch of bourbons.
I'm naming good quality bourbons.
Makers.
Makers is good, but Blanton's.
That's like the only one I know.
Buffalo Trace.
I don't drink bourbon, and I wasn't.
I don't drink bourbon either, but I've bartended, so.
I mean, the bar you bartended was.
But I gained knowledge of.
What did you have? You had like 5 different types of alcohol.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
What types of alcohol were there?
I thought you were about to say 5 seats, because that was true.
Well, yeah, there were 5 seats at the bar. Maybe only 4. And so you had bourbon. You had No, you didn't have whiskey. Did you have whiskey?
Yes.
You had whiskey.
Gin, tequila, rum, vodka, liqueur, a couple cordials. We had everything a normal bar, like a basic bar needed.
Yeah, but I mean, it was very
But-
small. The bar was
Like the
tiny.
clientele I had, I learned a lot about alcohol.
Oh yeah, those traveling types.
Those traveling
And
types.
there's lots they like to drink.
And the wealthy types. The businessy people.
Yeah, it was
I'm struggling finishing this, but
yeah, this isn't something. Normally, if I have a Dr. Pepper, it's done within 2 minutes
yeah.
of me opening it.
How many Dr. Peppers have you had today?
1.
Okay, that's good. I've had like 3.
Like normally, so I try and limit myself
I know.
to 1 a day.
I try to, but at my job, we have Dr. Pepper on tap. Sorry, got a notification. At my job, we have Dr. Pepper on tap. So, and we're allowed to drink as much as we want. So it's hard for me to resist sometimes.
If we had Diet Dr. Pepper, I would drink it.
Oh,
all
it's
day.
a wrap. I love Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper is good.
It almost has its own flavor.
It does. It's good.
It's really good.
And I mean, I like regular Dr. Pepper better, but it's just like
Sometimes
it's
I'm
so much sugar.
Yeah, sometimes I'm in the mood for a Diet Dr. Pepper though. Like,
I probably before at one time I was having, I would get a bottle of Diet Dr. Pepper every single day. And the worst part about it is I don't put any of this stuff in my perks account. I wait until something comes out
I know.
to do it.
And there's so much free merch and stuff that you can get from just putting your receipt on the perks account.
Amount of time, the amount of money
Seriously,
I spend on Dr. Pepper,
same.
and I don't capitalize on it. Like I could get that. What do they have that leather jacket right now?
It's a jean jacket.
Jean jacket. That's it. The denim jacket with
denim.
the Dr. Pepper on the back.
Yeah, I want that tumbler.
They got the tumbler. What else do they got right now?
Christmas ornament.
The Christmas ornament. And what else they got?
Other clothing.
Some other clothing.
Ooh, like some Dr. Pepper jogging pants would be nice.
Wait, no, there was something else I said. What was the shirt? It said...
or the hoodie.
What did it say?
It was just red, but it said Dr. Pepper.
No, there was something that said something.
Oh.
It said
something about the 23 flavors.
Yeah, I heart 23. It said like I heart 23 flavors.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want that shirt. And it was just, oh god, I can have all that.
So we need to make it a thing to try to put in our pepper perks more often.
I would literally, it'd be every day. I'd be putting this thing in. I mean, I don't buy Dr. Pepper every day now because I can get it for free.
For free.
So,
With some
but
waffle fries.
I wish.
You know, the only restaurant I know that has Diet Dr. Pepper on tap is Sonic.
Doesn't Chick-fil-A?
No. I thought Wendy's did at a time.
Well, almost so many places now have the Coca-Cola Freestyle machines.
But Dr. Pepper isn't a Coke product.
But it's on it.
It is?
So, yeah.
I did not know this.
Yes, it is. I get Diet Dr. Pepper
With like
vanilla,
a flavor additive,
with
yeah.
vanilla added. And I get it all the time. But Basilico has it. And Five Guys has it. And Dairy Queen has it. And I don't know, somewhere else.
I did not know this.
Yep. Oh, Wendy's has it. Well, I don't know if they have Dr. Pepper though, but they have I know they have the Freestyle machine. But
Wegmans has a freestyle machine.
I bet you there's Dr. Pepper on it. Because Dr. Pepper is like its own entity.
Yeah, it's universal.
So like everybody, whether you have whatever, Coke, Pepsi, whatever, which is crazy, it's only Coke and Pepsi. Why don't anybody ever have RC Cola?
I never understood why people don't like Dr. Pepper.
Because it tastes like medicine. The people who don't, it's the same thing.
Man, it tastes like love.
It's probably the same thing of like people who don't like cilantro. Like it's something in your genes and it tastes like soap.
It tastes like Dr. Pepper to me tastes like normal soda, but just like enhanced with those 23 spices that just make it so much better than just like a normal cola.
But that's the thing. Like I think there's something in it that like is in like people's genetics that they just can't like it.
When I was younger, I thought people didn't like Dr. Pepper because they thought pepper was in it.
Pepper's not in it.
Is pepper in it?
It's called Dr. Pepper.
True.
I don't know. I don't actually think there's pepper in it, but now that you say that, the 23...
Like, why is it called Dr. Pepper
23
if there isn't pepper in it?
Flavors, maybe one of them's pepper. Maybe the person's named Pepper. Maybe because it's got a bite to it, like Pepper does. I don't know why it's called Dr. Pepper. I'm going to do some research.
One time in, like, senior year of high school, we had to do this video project for psychology, and one of my people in my group was pretending to be a psychologist, and I made their name Dr. Pepper.
Go figure.
That's what I don't know why I thought of that. Dr. Fernando Pepper.
One time, when I was in high school, my girlfriend came home from the beach and gave me a body pillow that was a giant can of Dr. Pepper.
I know these were for girls, but did you ever try the Dr. Pepper chapstick when you were little?
How are they for girls? Yes, I have some at home now.
Yeah, the lip smackers used to be.
Well, my son has quite an extensive collection of chapstick.
Oh yeah, we've talked about this. I had a huge collection too.
And it's like he doesn't even use them. I don't know why he wants them.
They smell good. You can pick.
I don't even think he smells them.
They smell good.
I don't even think he knows he has them anymore. Because I'll find one randomly, like just floating around somewhere. I'm like, ooh, and chapstick, and I'll put it on. And yeah, they're good, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. I mean, the only chapstick that I just don't use is like those like peppermint ones. Those are terrible.
Yeah, no.
It's just it burns. But like, yeah, any like flavor, I don't care.
Like, we disagree on a lot of things that we try here on the channel, but we can always come together for something Dr. Pepper related.
It just brings you.
Dr. Pepper is just...
It's family.
We're both very passionate about it.
Dr. Pepper is love. Dr. Pepper is family. I'm a pepper.
I'm a pepper.
Did you say I'm a pimple?
A pepper.
Are you saying pimple?
I'm saying pepper.
Oh.
Pepper.
But now you're saying pimple again.
Black pepper.
Are you saying pimple?
No, I'm just saying black pepper with an accent.
What is going on with your eyes?
I'm just so passionate about the Dr. Pepper that I'm tearing up a little bit.
I actually believe that.
I mean, I would.
You tear up very easily.
I do. Give me something that I'm passionate about to talk about, and I can make myself cry for sure.
Why would you make yourself cry
It's something I used to practice as a kid, thinking that maybe one day I'd make it big in acting.
You did. Acting like a fool.
I don't want this video to end, but
I'm not done.
I'm done with my drink.
I'm not. Just sitting on the porch in a rocking chair,
drinking the bourbon Dr. Pepper. I'm kind of sad that it's gone.
Yeah, well, that's why you drank it too fast.
I'm gonna spend another $100 and buy another one.
See, and that one don't open. This, legitimately, like I was saying earlier, 2 minutes, the Dr. Pepper's gone. This one I'm actually,
savoring.
sipping. It's like a sipping.
Okay.
It's like a sipping
While
drink.
you have some left, take a sip, and I'm gonna ask you about the notes.
I don't taste it. I'm not good at that.
Do you taste any oak?
I've never actually tasted oak, so I've had oak, smoke, flavored things, but I'll give it a shot.
I feel like I.
Yes.
I feel like vanilla's a given because I got vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla's in everything. So.
Honey.
Hold on. Yes. What are you doing?
Putting my lip to the can.
Don't do that. The can is sacred. Next.
Cherry's the other one, and obviously it's Dr. Pepper.
There's no cherry in Dr. Pepper, okay?
I never actually thought there was cherry in Dr. Pepper. I thought it was just the spices mixed with a cola.
It's not just 23. It's 23 flavors, man.
My thing is, some people who don't like Dr. Pepper think it's just a cherry soda. And it's not. I will argue about that. It's not just a cherry soda because I actually don't like cherry sodas. I don't like cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke's good.
I don't like cherry Pepsi.
Cherry Pepsi's
I don't
good.
like
it's wild cherry
I don't
Pepsi.
like black cherry anything.
Black cherry's good, homie.
I don't like it.
Man, okay.
But I love me some Dr. Pepper.
Okay, Dr. Pepper obviously is cherry forward. It is a cherry.
I don't like cheer wine.
I don't care about cheer wine. It is a cherry beverage. If I were to say what is the main flavor of Dr. Pepper, I would say cherry. But it's the other stuff.
I would say love.
It's the other stuff that enhances it, and
you get that it's just I feel like people who don't like Dr. Pepper do not have distinguished palates.
They just don't understand. I just don't think they understand.
Yeah.
They just don't understand what good stuff tastes like. See what you're feeling right now is how I feel whenever you say you don't like apple pie, or when you say you don't like ice cream, and now you're understanding it. You're finally why don't you like it? What's wrong with you? That's how you feel. And that's what I feel
about
almost anything you say you don't like.
Yeah.
But this we agree on.
150 million%.
We are telling everybody else. Because didn't you have a friend that was randomly drinking randomly just posted somewhere or something and said, "Why is Dr. Pepper still in business?"
Did I?
Yeah, you did. But maybe it wasn't a friend, but you said, what was it that one of the people that worked at Hilton? Someone said, "I don't understand why Dr. Pepper's still in business because it's wonderful." That's why.
I'll fight somebody over the.
The real question is, why are you still alive?
Why is your soul still in business?
Nobody asked you. I'm kidding. Please don't die.
I feel like Dr. Pepper has enough of a cult following that they will never get rid of Dr. Pepper. I actually have a funny story while we're wrapping up and you're finishing. It's actually a sad story. So a friend of mine, he had this coworker.
Wait, is it funny or sad? Because you first described it as funny.
Both.
Okay. That's weird.
My friend, a really good friend of mine, you know him, Josh. He used to have this coworker, and she was an older lady. She was a heavy smoker. the doctors said, I forget exactly what it was. She went to the doctor for some problems, and literally the only thing she has drank for 30 years has been Dr. Pepper. Like, not even like water like that. Only Dr. Pepper. And the doctors said, like, I forget, it was, I don't know if it was her lungs or her liver or something. They did like some sort of scan, and it was like a dark black brown color, and it had like tar consistency stuff on it. So, what?
Go ahead.
So, I do have that in the back of my mind every time I drink a Dr. Pepper. Like, I'm going to end up like this lady. But
Are you saying that was caused by the Dr. Pepper?
That's what she says, and that's what my friend said. That they apparently, like, the way she presented it to him was like that is what the doctors said. It's because you drink so much Dr. Pepper.
Okay. All right. First off.
So I always had that thought, like, I'm going to end up like her, but it's okay. I'm happy. I will end up like her.
First off, I'm not going to say that's not possible. I don't know what.
I
know it's not good for you.
If that's the only liquid you consume for that long, that period of time.
I think if that's the only liquid you consumed, you would die.
And apparently she wasn't fat.
Didn't you describe her as fat in the beginning?
No, I said like an old lady.
Oh.
Heavy smoker.
So, I mean, I guess maybe Dr. Pepper is good for you.
Dr. Pepper is maybe not good for your body, but it's good for your soul.
If she's a heavy smoker, which I'm imagining that could have had something to do with it.
I just picture like, pass me a Dr. Pepper, baby. Ain't nothing like the smooth taste of Dr. Pepper.
I don't think she could taste it.
Or no, that's probably the only soda that she could taste.
No, I don't think she could taste
because Dr. Pepper's flavors are just
powerful enough to eat through it.
Yeah, they
destroy taste buds.
Break barriers.
You know what? You're right. You're probably right. What am I talking about?
I hate to have to wrap this video up, but we are at 32 minutes right now, and the longer the video, I feel like the less of you will actually watch it. So,
no, never mind.
I thoroughly enjoyed this video. I thoroughly enjoyed trying this. I thoroughly enjoyed this limited edition flavor of Dr. Pepper, which I didn't think.
I do have one. I actually did like this one, and I have one complaint. You ripped the box pretty significantly. I thought it was a little rip. I heard a little rip, and then I looked at it, and I almost cried. So, and you know how I am.
I'm going to display it to where you won't be able to see it.
Well, you also have that, that Sailor Moon statue that you think nobody can tell that you glued it.
Nobody can tell.
It's pretty obvious.
No.
You know why it's so obvious? Because you touched it while it was wet and your fingerprint's in it. Why is there just a random fingerprint on this statue?
I'll paint over it one day.
Okay. Then your fingerprint will still be there, just painted.
I guess. No, but obviously I'm going to display the box like this with the wrapper
yeah, of course,
on.
Yeah.
So
you ripped the back.
Yes, I ripped right here.
I don't see any way. I honestly didn't see any way around it.
Yeah, it was tight.
It was
Rip it.
Go ahead.
Rip it, Lotto.
Rip it, baby. Rip it.
Oh, okay. That's what I should have done when I first ripped it. But
yeah. But you missed opportunity.
I'll love to throw in an 8 Mile quote. Okay, we gotta finish the video. I loved it. Thank you, Dr. Pepper. We wish we were one of the people who won, but...
Yeah, you know what? I'm a little upset about that. I should have won.
I'm still okay with the money that I paid.
We should have won.
We should have won because we tried hard and we are dedicated Dr. Pepper fans.
We are official citizens of Fansville.
We are. Send us a free one.
Yeah, and brand new packaging.
Sponsor us. All right.
Yeah, no rip boxes, please.
On
the next can,
I almost did the Paula Deen quote.
On the next can,
Print
make it actual. Yeah, don't do the shrink wrap thing.
Well, I'm a pepper. You're a pepper. We're the Chums.
He, she, we, a pepper.
And we're also the Chums.
Petroleum.
See you guys later. Drink a Dr. Pepper.
Peace.
Bye.